My name's Jason Jarrett. I'm an exercise scientist and an exercise physiologist. Every injury is unique and every fitness goal is unique. Work with me and you'll get the professional direction you need with your situation. Hi and welcome back, guys. It's been a long time in between episodes and obviously hasn't a lot changed in the world. We currently are in the middle of a pandemic, and at least in Melbourne, Australia, everyone's in self-isolation. To a certain extent, we're meant to be vastly minimizing social contact and all of that rigmarole due to the spread of the COVID-19 virus. So things are changing, and it looks as though it's not just for the short term. This could have long-term cultural impacts on the way that we do things. People are starting to work from home. The gyms are currently closed down. You have less access to fitness equipment. So this is presenting a lot of barriers to staying on track with your health, with your fitness, and with your rehab program. So what to do? I imagine that a lot of people at this stage have dropped off and are just kind of waiting. I'm a little bit worried that people have just sort of gone into this stasis. We don't know how long we're going to be in isolation for, guys. It's really important that we prepare for a somewhat long term. This could be for a while. Businesses might slowly reopen, but I don't think we should be putting our health and fitness at bay with the assumption that it's only going to be 2 weeks. It could be a couple months. So even in the face of, who knows, a potential recession, an economic crisis, possibly even some experts are talking about another Great Depression. And look, guys, I'll completely level with you. I haven't had the best week myself. I'm a contractor of the clinic. I'm not an employee. So things aren't great when you rely on face-to-face contact with clients. The transition can be quite difficult. So it's hitting all of us. And I share that with you because I want you to know it's not as though I'm sitting here with financial security and everything going for me. I'm not living in a mansion. I don't own a home. I have a lot of things to worry about right now. But one thing is true, because it's what I've always said, and it's still true, and it always will be. You always get a choice if you want to prioritize your health and fitness. I've been in a real slump the past week. I really have. I've still gone out and jogged, maintained social distancing and following what the experts are recommending. Yes, you're allowed to go out to exercise. There's a lot of people out there exercising actually. It's fantastic to see. They're giving each other the space. Don't touch stuff, even out in a park. But it's really important that I take care of my health, even during a crisis, during an isolation, during a pandemic, and who knows what's going to follow. You've still got to take care of yourself. It's still the most important thing. It still is. That hasn't changed. It never should. It's more important now than it's ever been that you take care of your physical health, your mental health, and I would say your social health as well. I've always banged on about lifestyle change, whether it applies to general fitness and exercise or chronic injuries, chronic pain. This highlights that more than ever. It's so important right now. If you don't have a home program or stuff you're doing at home while you're isolated, you're gonna really feel the effects of that really soon. Guys, please don't leave this a couple weeks, and certainly don't leave it a couple months. You're really gonna regret it. Think about what you can do and start doing it. I made a bit of room in the lounge room the other day with my partner, and we did a yoga bodyweight routine. We just followed a yoga routine from YouTube. I don't specialize in yoga or anything. We thought, yep, let's do a yoga routine. Like I said, I'm jogging outdoors at a park, still following recommendations, but doing sprint intervals. That's fine for me. That works for me. I know what to do. I know how to challenge myself. If I had injuries, I know how to manage them. So I encourage you to do what you can within your limits, always following the recommendations that you've been given in the past by a health professional. But you have to do something. Guys, you have to do something. Don't completely lock yourself down without doing any exercise. It's a good time, I think, too, to talk about nutrition. So as we all know, the pasta and the rice has disappeared from the stores. Obviously, people are worried about our long-term issue with food, that's fine. Now, okay, there's challenges with eating healthy. There's a shortage on frozen vegetables. People don't want to touch the fresh vegetables. There's still options there. I strongly encourage people with their nutrition to do what they can. It's going to be problematic. So many people have stocked up now. The cupboards are full of not necessarily healthy food, but food that doesn't sort of go bad within a couple of days, and that tends to be pasta and tinned food and such. So it's difficult. There's challenges there, but you still have a choice with what you have access to, what you put in your mouth. You still have a choice with what you do with your body. Start now. Start right now. The good thing with this is you can use it as an opportunity, particularly if you're working from home, or even if you have been laid off of work, which sucks. But if you have the time and you're at home, you can do things. Please do those things. Start now. You'll feel better for it. And I don't like to think I don't think I'm a pessimist. I think I'm a realist. But things are going to get worse before they get better, guys. Things are going to get so much worse. That's my personal opinion. I'm not an expert in that field, but I think things are about to go down the toilet. This is nothing. I think we're going to look back on this and think, wow, I wish we were there. That's the sad truth. So start now while you've got the time before things really go down the toilet. If they do, start now. Invest in your health, invest in your fitness, invest in your nutrition. Start that jogging habit as much as you can around injuries. Start your habits, start your healthy habits now, because I have a really strong feeling you're going to need them in the short term. Okay, it's the 12th hour now. It's really the 12th hour, and I don't want to sound negative. This, I feel like, essentially has always been my message, is that you need to be doing this stuff. And I hope the urgency of COVID-19 and the current pandemic and being in isolation perhaps has been a wake-up call to some people. Who knows? But with that said, it's good to see a lot of sort of fitness programs going around to encourage people to work out at home and do those sorts of things. That's great. That's what we need, and that's what I'm saying. Now, I do have one small concern. If you've got an injury, how do you know what to do? It's a bit trickier, isn't it? So you can still just work within your common sense and progress as feels okay. It's, as always though, it's a bit tricky to get the intensity that you want to need. You want to go as intense as you can, but without injuring yourself. So on that note, you of course are more than welcome and free to reach out to me. That brings me to our telehealth service that we've got. We aren't doing face-to-face at this stage. We are allowed to, under the current guidelines. We're considered an essential service, but us clinicians and the director decided that it's just best not to have that face-to-face contact to prevent spread of this virus. We felt like it was the ethical thing to do, to close down the face-to-face aspect of our business and only deliver services via telehealth. Now, telehealth is essentially, we deliver that via an app. We can do virtual programs. We're there with you. We're talking you through it, as well as consultative services. Massively useful to help you get through this stuff, guys. Really useful. Please utilize it. You really, I think, you need this service more than ever. You're at home. I really don't think it's better than nothing, but it's better. But I don't think following some random YouTube video that wasn't customized and individualized for you is the best approach. Better than nothing. Please do that. If that's all you want to do, just do it. Do something. Start doing something. But if you really want something that's customized and individualized to all you've got at home right now, reach out to us. We're doing that telehealth service. That's what it's for. You need this more than ever. So please do that. Now, we've focused on, that's your physical health. Do you have access to an oval or a park? Start walking. Move it up to a brisk walk and a slow jog. You can do that. You're allowed to go outdoors, and you should. They're not telling you not to go outdoors. Self-isolation is fine. And if you're at risk, or you have someone else you know who's at risk, to a certain extent, we all are, I know, but you have to take care of your health. It's no good locking yourself inside, literally locking yourself inside for several weeks and not taking care of your health. That's no good unless you've got a very active program that you're doing every day or two inside. Please think about your physical health. please think about your nutrition. It's going to be super important, because like I said, I don't think things are necessarily going to get better anytime soon. Social health. We're all doing social distancing. That doesn't mean you stop talking to family and friends. More than ever, I feel like I've said that a lot, but more than ever, it's going to be super important to maintain contact with friends, with family, and those you love. Really important. And you might have to go above and beyond. If you can't see them, then you might want to arrange group virtual catch-ups, group chats amongst several people with the video phones on and stuff. I did this myself today. I felt so much better. Part of the reason I'm filming this video today is because I finally felt like I had that energy back in me to face the world, and I couldn't be here, sort of giving you this message if I didn't have the strength inside of me. So if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else. And this goes especially for those of you who have dependents, whether it's a pet or a kid. So if you're parents, oh my goodness, you have to take care of yourself. If you can't take care of you, you can't take care of anyone else, or you're not doing a very good job of it. You are number one. You've got to take care of your health. If your health suffers, the health of anyone else you're looking after suffers. Please take care of yourself. It's really important. It's a hard time, and we'll get through it. I'm considering putting something up for a basic home program that you can use. I don't think it's suitable for most of my clientele who have injuries, but as far as a basic program goes, I think it would be better than most of the things you'd find on the internet, because it's sorely lacking and too generalized. We'll see how we go. Please get in touch if you want or need further direction on your home program and your fitness during this period of isolation. Or if you just need to talk, you're welcome to call as well. So there's some difficult times ahead, and you're welcome to contact me. Take care of your health, take care of your fitness, and stay in touch with your friends.